Welcome back to Oak Acres, folks. It's been a while. Haven't been here doing too much. I did hire some people to come in and help out with the driveway work, which we'll take a look at now. Um, as you can see, the cabin's still here. Got the wood stove going. We're here today to do some checking up on things, see how things are working out. So let's take a look. So as you can see here, let's go down the driveway a little bit. But what we have is a big sand pile down there. That's because they buried a bunch of stumps and dug out all that sand, which we'll be using later on up by the house to do whatever work we need there as far as the septic system and the foundation and whatnot goes. Also here, see these two rocks? They're actually marking out a culvert. See that there? There's a culvert there that goes under the road, and we have this ditch comes along down here, making it so that we don't have water running down the middle of our road, our driveway. So here it comes out the other side. It's getting pretty iced up at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't cause us problems, but there it goes down that way. So that's this has been all leveled out. They took all the stumps out. Got a couple pieces of equipment here. We got the bulldozer. There's a big excavator down that way. And we also have this excavator up here. All right, so here's another excavator they have. They're working on it. This is a Hyundai 210 LC7. The other one down lower is a little bit bigger than this one, but as you can see, they've done a fair bit of work as we head up towards the top of the driveway where the house will end up. You can see they've just kind of roughed this in. They got some more work to do. Unfortunately, it is January and the temperatures have not been very warm, so therefore we've been dealing with, or we start having to deal with frost, which will likely slow the progress down for the next month and a half, 2 months. See some of the rocks that have come out from the driveway. There's some bigger ones up ahead here. As we progress up, some spots in here that are still pretty steep, like this one right here. I don't know if hopefully they'll smooth it down a little bit so it's not quite so steep. Which it looks like they have plans to do. See over here we got some more piles of rocks. We actually got some pretty big boulders over here. And I think we'll hopefully keep some of those readily available for some landscaping. And those boulders actually came out of over here, which is why we've got such a big hole. So you can see there's a boulder there and another boulder on the other side that were left, but there was a bunch of boulders all around in here. And we continue on up. Done some more smoothing up here, taking out all the stumps. Got a ditch, part of a ditch going, which probably will end up having to continue all the way down that side in order to deal with the water, or potentially cross over onto this other side, as you can see over here. but that's yet to be determined. Move on up the drive here, some more boulders, rocks. Continue our path. We're to the point where we probably could get the truck up here if we so chose. Right now down at the bottom it requires four-wheel drive because it's a bit icy, but I think under normal conditions without the ice, could get up here with the two-wheel drive easy enough. We kind of get to the point where they've made it this far, but haven't made it much further. They clearly drove up here, but didn't do too much work. Maybe picked out a couple of stumps. But we're almost right to the top, which is good. That means we are going to be able to make some progress on some of the other things that we need to do, like getting the power company in here, see how they're going to get power up to the site, getting the septic designers and septic installers up here. You can see up that way is where the house is going to be, and you can see the rest of the clearing that's been done for the house. So we'll have a lawn with some nice trees in it. House will be up there on the knoll with a nice southerly exposure, so we can enjoy the sun and put in some solar if necessary, which likely will be something we do for this project. So we'll keep you abreast of what's coming and what's been done. So currently, the progress is moving along more rapidly because I've started to hire some of the stuff out, because my little backhoe, we'd be here a long time tackling this particular dirt moving project. Stay tuned to the channel. We've got some interesting stuff coming up. We're going to be obviously building a house, but we're going to be doing some interesting things with the installation of some solar. Actually thinking we're going to try to provide solar power and batteries to be in a completely off-grid capability, though we may also tie it to the grid. Haven't determined that quite yet. We'll have to look at the costs. And lens is fogged up a little bit there. And we're going to also be doing geothermal, ground source geothermal with some horizontal ground source heat pump, taking some horizontal loops and transferring the heat from the ground into the house in the winter. And I think to do that we're going to do water to water with radiant floor heat. And the main reason for that is because I like radiant floor heat. It is better than, I think, air sourced heat. And probably the biggest reason that I say that is because with air moving, you get dust and you have to deal with the filters of the dust and all that fun stuff. And the heat is, I guess, less consistent. Though the radiant floor does take a little longer to heat things up, for example, or to get instant heat is not going to happen. It is a more consistent heat within the space. So we'll be doing that. We will be doing a solar array. Like I said, likely looking at a 15 kilowatt solar system with batteries to run it for a few days, with a diesel generator or maybe a propane generator backup, as we will have propane on site for cooking purposes and for maybe even backup in the heating department. We'll see. So we got lots of exciting things coming up over the course of the next year as we journey in building our house here at Oak Acres. Stay tuned. We'll do some more videos of the progress as we move forward. Probably won't be a lot of videos here in the next month or so, just because of the weather. We're not going to be able to get out here too much to take care of things, but certainly once spring hits, we'll be hitting the ground running.